make sure you pick a specific time of the day to do the test and stick to that time of the day to get accurate results. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another exciting episode of TTC Diaries with Dr. O. You already know. I'm excited to have you guys here with me as usual. And today I have here with me, it is not a pregnancy testing kit. No, I tricked you. It's actually an ovulation predictor kit. Some of you might already be familiar with this. I've talked about this in my previous videos. I did a video on how to use an ovulation predictor kit. I will link that in the description section down below. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. It's very, very interesting, and I'm sure you'll find it really useful. Today, I actually want to talk about mistakes people make when they're using ovulation predictor kits. Some people are so used to using it that they might be making some mistakes and they don't even know they're making mistakes, which might lead to false negative tests. And false negative tests are bad for you because then you miss the opportunity to intensify your efforts for a baby. So you want to use the kit the right way so that this can be your little secret or cheat sheet for knowing the right time to try for a baby. Number one mistake people make when using this is failing to check the expiry date either before buying or before using. Always make sure that you check the expiry date, because if you use an expired kit, then you're going to get inaccurate results. You might get false positives, you might get false negatives. It's just going to be a disaster, and you really don't want that to happen. So make sure you are using a testing kit that is not expired. The next mistake people make is, because over familiarity, I've used it before, I have so many brands, then you fail to read the instructions, right? I mean, we're guilty of not reading instructions. We all do it. You buy a new phone, you buy a new device, you never bother to read the instructions because you feel like, I'll figure it out along the way, or I've used it before, so I should know how to use it. Well, always read instructions of any ovulation predictor test kit you buy. This is because each manufacturer has their own specific instructions for each product. So some manufacturers will tell you, use it this way, wait for a specified amount of time before reading results. Some might say 5 minutes, others might say 3 minutes, others might say dip it in the urine, some might say use a pipette and put it. If you're not using it the right way, you're not going to get the right result. So make sure that you've taken your time to read the instructions so you know how to use it the right way. The next mistake people make is a very common mistake. You are testing during the wrong time in your cycle. And this defeats the purpose of this test, right? Because it's supposed to be an ovulation predictor kit. So if you are testing for it at a time when ovulation is never going to happen, say at the beginning of your cycle or when ovulation has even passed, you're going to be wasting your time because you'll be testing forever before you get a positive sign here. So make sure you only do this test during your fertile window. And I already have a video telling you how to determine your fertile window using the calendar method. So you might want to watch that video so you know how to determine your fertile window. This test should only be done during your fertile window. Take note that another mistake people make is not doing the test at the same time of the day. Always, because you're going to be doing multiple tests on different days during your cycle, make sure you pick a specific time of the day to do the test and stick to that time of the day to get accurate results. Very, very important. If you do it at different times of the day, then you wouldn't get accurate results. The next mistake people make is that they do this test while taking some prescribed medications. So there are some medications that could actually affect this result. For example, if you're taking like hormonal medications, maybe medications that contain the luteinizing hormone itself, it could actually give you a false positive result. And you don't want that to happen. So if you are taking such hormones, discuss with your doctor before using an ovulation predictor test kit so that you're not getting wrong readings and, trying when you shouldn't be trying. Very, very important. And lastly, there are some medical conditions that may not allow you to get accurate results on this testing kit. It's no fault of yours that you have that medical condition. But if you have any of the medical conditions I'm about to mention, you should be aware that if you use an ovulation predictor testing kit, you may get inaccurate results, okay? So if you have polycystic ovary syndrome, that's PCOS as it's popularly known, or you have hypothyroidism, then you probably get inaccurate results on this test strip. Or if you have ovarian cysts, that could also lead to inaccurate results when you use an ovulation predictor kit. So be mindful of that before choosing to use one to determine your ovulation. I hope you found this video helpful and you now know reasons why your ovulation test may be inaccurate. Now that you know, try not to make any of these mistakes or avoid these reasons, and you will have perfect results. I look forward to hearing from you. I can't wait for you to tell me you finally conceived, you're pregnant and you're expecting your baby. Feel free to share with me in a DM. If you have any questions on what we just discussed, please send me a DM on Instagram, and I'm always super happy to answer your questions. You already know. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button so that you can get notifications anytime I put up new videos. I do this every week. We do this every week on the TTC Diary Show. Like I always say, you are not alone on this journey to motherhood. Just keep your eyes on the prize and your baby will be here sooner than you think. See you next week.